Hello and welcome to another episode of Ruby's Recipe. I'm Chef Marissa Ripple here with my co-host Daria the dietitian. Today we are making delicious snack time recipes that go perfectly with a fun pajama party. Joining us to make chocolate bark are junior chefs Mia and Braden. Let's get started. Are you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Who likes chocolate?
Me.
Me too. Do you think there's anybody that doesn't like chocolate?
Uh-huh.
I suppose there's somebody somewhere that doesn't. But today we're going to make some chocolate for our friends. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our pans warm. And we're going to do it, and this is called a double boiler. Do you know why we do it this way?
Why?
Because we don't want water and chocolate do not like each other. So you have to put water on the bottom of your pan and heat that up, and then you're going to put another pan on the top of there so that the water stays away from the chocolate, because otherwise the chocolate will do what we call a seize. It'll stop and then we won't have any chocolate to eat, and we really don't want to miss out on our chocolate. Okay, Braden, which chocolate would you like? Would you like white chocolate or milk chocolate?
White chocolate.
White chocolate? All right. So I'm going to put your bowl in front of you, and you are going to take your white chocolate and you are going to dump it in the bowl. I am going to give Mia her bowl. And then you're going to take the milk chocolate and you are going to dump yours in there. And there's a few runaway pieces we'll drop in there. You can go ahead and you can dump your chocolate in there.
We're using white milk today, but if you'd like dark chocolate, that works just as well.
And also, if you notice, it's pre-packaged candies. This makes it easier. They're candy melts, so it'll be a lot easier on you. When you go to melt the chocolate, if the chocolate seems like it's a little thick, we're going to add a little shortening to it. And I'm going to take this and we'll put it back on the warmer. And I'm going to take the white chocolate. So now, as the chocolate's melting, let's talk about the different toppings that we can do. Today we have peanuts, Oreos, cashews, and craisins. Now, these are not the only things that you can mix in with your chocolate. You could do, well, what else could you put in there, Daria?
You could put pretzels in there. You could put other dried fruit in there, raisins, pineapples, whatever you like. And you can make it as, chunky or as not chunky as you'd like.
Brayden, will you do me a favor? I need that spatula.
We'll pass it down.
Thank you. So, what type of toppings would you like in your chocolate bark today?
Peanuts and Oreos.
Oh, nice call. Mia, what would you like in yours?
Oreos and peanuts.
Well, I think we've learned that Oreos are the winner today. Oreos are good, aren't they? Can you guys think of anything else that you would like?
Craisin.
Oh, that one's good too.
And the beauty of it is it completely belongs to you. So you can put them, as much or as little as you'd like.
So this is one of the rare times that we actually don't have a recipe. This is all about your creative process. So like Daria was saying earlier, if you don't care for milk chocolate or you don't want white chocolate, you could use a dark chocolate. You could probably do a combination. You could put milk chocolate on one side and white chocolate on the other. It's really all up to you and what you want to do. As you can see, the chocolate is starting to melt. We are getting there. All right, I think we're looking good with our white chocolate. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready, Braden? You said peanuts and Oreos. So let's get our peanuts and our Oreos. Now you'll see that we already have the pans ready for the bark, and what it is we've just taken a cookie sheet and we put, this is called parchment paper down, and that's so that the bark will come up easily, and then you can break it after it has cooled down. All right. So we are looking good with. And then you are going to take a couple of spoonfuls and you're going to put that in your chocolate. There you go. You want to put a little peanut in there. And then Daria, I'm going to have you help him.
Excellent.
Now you're going to take it and you're going to fold that in. Braden can do that, but I think you have to help him get it into the pan there.
Just mix that up so all of the pieces are coated with the chocolate. I'll hold on to the bowl for you.
Perfect. Now we're going to take it and we're going to pour it into our already made pan.
So take a spatula and just scrape it out of the bowl. There you go. Excellent. Excellent. Don't leave any of that goodness in the bowl, because just like the chocolate was solid at one point in time, once it cools off, it'll get solid, and we don't want to have to chip at the bowl. Now take your spatula, and let's just take it and just kind of spread it on out. Okay? Just so it gets a little bit thinner, so it's easier to cool.
I'll hold your paper for you. How's that?
So it doesn't dance away from you.
You know what we're going to do? Like we're painting. We're going to take our hand and we're going to go out this way. Watch. We'll push it out this way, and then we'll come back. We'll push out that way, and we'll come back. Look at that. And then we're going to go, or how about we turn our pan? And now you're going to want to bring it back to you this way. Like that. Almost kind of like you're painting. Perfect. That looks great. So now we're going to take that and we're going to move that away, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to put that in the fridge. It's going to sit in the fridge for probably about 15-20 minutes to harden up. And now you wanted Oreos, and I forgot already.
Peanuts.
Peanuts, that's right.
No, she's not shy about Oreos.
Nobody should be shy about Oreos. Nobody should be shy about anything that you're putting in your chocolate. Are there any other kind of chocolate snacks that you two like?
I'll take that.
Chocolate covered pretzels.
Ooh, those are good too. So Braden said that he likes chocolate covered pretzels. Those you could do the same with the same thing. You could chop up pretzels and put it right in there. All right, so I think we look good. Let's go ahead and stir this up. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put it in our pan. You got here, I'll hold it for you. You scrape it out. All right, since it does take about 15 to 20 minutes in the refrigerator to cool and become the bark, we've already done some earlier, and we're going to bring out the bark that we did earlier. We chose to do white chocolate with an Oreo, and then we chose to do cashew and craisins. All right, do you guys want to give it a try?
Can I try both?
Oh, yeah.
You absolutely. You should
There's a
try
big old
both.
bowl of bark. Help yourself. Oh, she chose the piece with the biggest Oreos.
Absolutely.
Girl after my own heart.
What do you think?
Good.
You like it? All right, thank you, Mia and Braden, for your help. When we come back, we will be making some scrumptious chicken tenders for our pajama party. See you in a bit.
Hi, I'm Ruby the Red-Eyed Tree Frog. I hope you enjoy watching Ruby's recipes, along with all the other wonderful kids programs on WBGU-TV. If you do, please show your support by becoming a Kids Club member right now. It's easy. Just call 1-800-410-2727 or go to WBGU.org and make your pledge. As a thank you for your donation, you can choose from the following gifts. Pledge $5 per month, and each child in the family will receive a Kids Club lanyard, along with a WBGU member card. Pledge $8 per month for your kids to receive a Frog Squad bag, cup and straw, lanyard, and member card. And with the pledge of $10 per month, we'll send your children a Frog Squad t-shirt, bag, cup and straw, lanyard, and member card. Kids Club is a fun way for families to support their local public television station while receiving great gifts and invitations to special events. Parents also benefit by receiving our monthly preview guide and enjoy significant savings by using the WBGU-TV member card. Call 1-800-410-2727 now and become WBGU's newest Kids Club member today.
Welcome back to Ruby's Recipes. Next on our list of tasty treats for a pajama party is chicken tenders, and Junior Chef Celia is going to be helping us today. Let's get this recipe going. You ready, Celia? Mm-hmm. Do you like chicken?
Yes.
Oh, good. All right, today we're going to make our own chicken tenders so we don't have to open a bag and pull them out of the freezer. We'll show you how easy it is to make. So it's a 3-step process that you're going to do to bread the chicken. So the first thing we're going to do is our second step is missing. So I need you to crack the eggs. As you're cracking the eggs, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the toppings that we're going to do. So traditionally, you put a breadcrumb on your chicken tender. Today we have a panko breadcrumb, but some other unique ideas for your friends would be a pretzel coating Or we have crushed up goldfish today too.
There's an
So we're
extra
gonna
one.
kind of do a sample of all those. And then we're gonna whip that, and if you pour just a little bit of, you wanna whip that, and we'll pour a little bit of water in there with it. Just a little bit. Good. Perfect. You can give that to Daria.
Thank you.
And then we're gonna put gloves on your hands today, so that when we use that raw chicken, that we're not gonna touch anything else with that.
What about raw egg?
You are right, you don't wanna touch raw egg either, because we don't wanna cross-contaminate. We don't wanna take the raw egg or the raw chicken and mix it with any of our non-cooked food, because we'll be making sauces for the chicken tenders in a little bit too. Right,
You want to take that right to the next step?
so then you put it in the egg, and then we're gonna do the goldfish, the crushed goldfish first.
We're going to be like an assembly line. Oh, get it all caked on there.
Oh, that's perfect. We've already pre-sprayed the pan too, because we're gonna oven bake these today, which is a little healthier way for you to do it. Instead of having to pull up the deep fat fryer or fry them in some oil, so we're just gonna put them in the oven and fry them in the oven.
Typically, when you buy pre-cooked chicken tenders in the freezer section, they've already been pre-fried. So this is another way to help to alleviate some of that fat.
And now we're gonna switch out, and we're gonna do the panko breadcrumbs. We put a little parsley in there. Adds a little color to it, so you got some pizzazz on your chicken tenders, because everybody wants pizzazz in their chicken tenders. Right, Celia?
Yeah.
And I'll spin this around. And so, if you were gonna have a dipping sauce with your chicken tenders, what do you think you would wanna do?
I like barbecue sauce.
Oh man, Celia, you picked the one sauce I'm not gonna do today, but that's a good choice. That would be a good
Flip out
choice.
pretzels real quick.
All right, now we're gonna do pretzels. So the sauces that we're gonna make today is a homemade ranch dressing.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, I like
Just think, you
ranch.
don't have to go to the store and buy ranch dressing. You can make that on your own too. And then we're gonna make a honey mustard,
sorry.
because you know what? The honey mustard will go great with the pretzel crusted ones. All right. I've already preheated the oven to 375. We're gonna put those in there for about 10 to 15 minutes.
There you go. There you go. Just take them right off by the wrist.
All right, so the first one that we're gonna do is we are going to do a honey mustard. We've taken about, I'd say 4 tablespoons of Dijon mustard and about 2 tablespoons of honey. If you just wanna pour them right in the pan,
It takes a long time to get.
Yeah.
that's perfect. And then you can use the whisk to scrape out your Dijon in there too. And if you don't like it quite that much mustard, you can use a little bit less. If you wanna do equal parts, if you like it a little sweeter, you can do a little more honey. That looks good. And you're just gonna whip it together. I'm gonna help you pour out a little more of the honey. Anything unusual that you like on your chicken tenders that you could dip it in?
Pizza sauce.
Oh, that would be a good
Marinara?
one.
Mhm.
The marinara would be good, really good with your panko breadcrumbs.
Okay, there's sauce one.
So there's your honey Dijon mustard. So now we're gonna do the homemade ranch, and that's mayonnaise and a little sour cream, and then we've already have some dill
I need to
and
use your
chives
spatula
and
on
a little bit of parsley, a little bit of garlic powder. You're looking good.
All of these are full fat, so if you're interested in reducing fat, you can either use a light or reduced fat mayo, or you could use a light or reduced fat sour cream. Yep, shake it all in there.
And then
There you go.
I'm gonna check on our tenders. There's our goldfish tenders. And our panko ones. How are they looking?
Good and smelling great.
They are. they are
They're
smelling great. Just think how you're going to impress your friends at your next pajama party. What do you think?
They're never going to want to go home. I'm not sure how your mom's going to feel about that.
All right. Which one are you going to try today?
The goldfish one.
The goldfish.
Good. Dip it in your
Do you
sauce
wanna
of your choice.
Try one of the sauces. Which one? Good choice. That would have been my choice. Was the goldfish with the honey mustard.
Spicy.
It's spicy. So maybe the next time we'll add a little more honey. So what do you think without the try another bite without the Dijon. You like it better?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we learned a lesson, didn't we? A little less Dijon. All right. Thank you, Chef Celia, for helping us out with this delicious snack. When we come back, we will make our final pajama party recipe that pairs perfectly with a late night movie. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Ruby the Red-Eyed Tree Frog. I hope you enjoy watching Ruby's recipes, along with all the other wonderful kids programs on WBGU-TV. If you do, please show your support by becoming a Kids Club member right now. It's easy. Just call 1-800-410-2727 or go to WBGU.org and make your pledge. As a thank you for your donation, you can choose from the following gifts. Pledge $5 per month, and each child in the family will receive a Kids Club lanyard along with a WBGU member card. Pledge $8 per month for your kids to receive a Frog Squad bag, cup and straw, lanyard, and member card. And with the pledge of $10 per month, we'll send your children a Frog Squad t-shirt, bag, cup and straw, lanyard, and member card. Kids Club is a fun way for families to support their local public television station while receiving great gifts and invitations to special events. Parents also benefit by receiving our monthly preview guide and enjoy significant savings by using the WBGU-TV member card. Call 1-800-410-2727 now and become WBGU's newest Kids Club member today.
Welcome back to Ruby's Recipe. I'm Chef Marissa, here with Daria the dietitian. Our final recipe is great for a pajama party and the perfect companion to a late night movie, flavored popcorn. Here to help us out is Junior Chef Jack. Let's get started. So Jack, do you like popcorn? Have you ever made flavored popcorns?
Yeah.
What kind of flavored popcorns have you made?
Well, not very fancy ones.
Well, it doesn't have to be fancy.
Before I've used cinnamon.
Cinnamon? Well, good. I think we might come across the cinnamon again today. So the first thing that we need to do to get started is we have to pop the popcorn. And Daria has gotten the lucky straw today, and she's going to start popping the popcorn for us.
For any of you that don't know, there are several ways to make popcorn. It does not have to come out of a microwave bag. This is what we would call an old school popper. So essentially, there's probably about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil in the bottom. You wait for the oil to heat up. You put the popcorn in, and then this turns the popcorn and the oil together. And when it heats up, it pops. It's quite lovely. There's also air poppers, if anybody happens to have those at home. Any of these types of things will work for you.
Well, great. Well, Jack, while Daria pops the popcorn, how about you and I work on the toppings today? All right? First thing we're going to do is we're going to make the pizza topping. So we're going to take about a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, and we're going to mix this in the food processor. So you're going to take a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. Make sure it's grated Parmesan cheese. That's perfect. That looks good. And you dump it right in there. You got it. You know what you're doing. All right. And then we're going to take about a 1/4 teaspoon, maybe a little bit less, of garlic powder. How's your popcorn doing, Daria?
It's doing good.
That's perfect. Yep, just dump it right in there. We have Italian seasoning, because Italian seasoning goes in a pizza flavored. And we're going to do 1/2 teaspoon. We'll do 1/2 teaspoon. Perfect, that looks good. We put that in there. And then we have sun-dried tomatoes today, and that sun-dried tomato is going to give that pizza flavor. It's going to give that tomato flavor that we won't have because we're not using a marinara sauce. You can take 1/2 of that and put that in there. I think we're getting close on our popcorn. What do you think? Sounds like it, doesn't it? Yep, that looks good. And then we're going to put our lid on our food processor. And then Jack, if you just turn the lid, keep going. Let's stop it. We'll take a look and see if you can go ahead and stop it. I think that looks good, don't you? I'm going to take the sharp blade out for you and put that off to the side. And then you can go ahead and you can take this off. And you can dump it right in there. Perfect. That was easy, wasn't it? All right, the next topping we're going to talk about is we are going to do a hot chocolate. Have you ever heard of a hot chocolate popcorn? You have? You have? Oh, you fooled me. I thought you wouldn't know. All right, so with a hot chocolate popcorn, all you're going to do is just take hot cocoa mix, which we have here, mini marshmallows. And then we're going to take a little coconut oil when we go to shake it up and pour a little coconut oil on the top of it. And then we're going to put all the ingredients together. And then our last one is just a simple cinnamon sugar. Do you like cinnamon sugar? Do you know what else you can eat cinnamon sugar on? You ever try it on your toast for breakfast? It's really good. You make a piece of toast, put some butter on there, a little cinnamon sugar. That's really good too. So that'll be our last one. So what flavor would you like to do first, Jack? We can do all three if you want. Which flavor do you want to do first?
Hot cocoa.
You want to do the hot cocoa? All right, if you want to put a little bit of popcorn in your bag there. So this would be something fun for you and your friends to do. You pop your popcorn, get some nice lunch sacks, put your popcorn in there with a little oil, and then we're going to shake it up, and then you already have a container when you're watching your movie.
Just want to put a little bit more in there so we got a little something to shake.
Daria, what are some benefits? Is there any benefits to popcorn or having popcorn?
Is lovely. It is high in fiber. It's also a really filling treat for those folks that are looking to shave some calories. It is also, depending upon what your flavor blend is, we've used canola oil to pop our popcorn. You can actually use, if you wanted like an Asian inspired, you could use sesame oil. You could also, which is very unhealthy and the dietitian shouldn't be telling you this, bacon grease. And it adds a nice bacony flavor to the popcorn.
How many marshmallows do you
So
want?
popcorn is much like everything else we talk about. You can personalize it any way you want.
You like the bacon grease, don't you?
I do like the bacon
I
grease.
knew it. I knew it. All right, then we're going to take it and we're going to shake it up like that. You shake it up. All right, now we're going to, all right, we'll set that there. Now you're going to try the pizza popcorn?
Yeah.
All right, do the same thing.
Give it 2 big bursts. I'll hold the bag for you.
Some escapes.
I know there are some escapees, aren't there?
I think if you have some of your oil from the popcorn that you popped, we put a little bit of that in there. It's going to put a little bit of oil, just a little bit. It's just enough for the toppings to stick to it. And then pour a little bit of your pizza. I'll hold it open for you. I'm going to guess you're going to try the hot chocolate popcorn first, aren't you? Here, let's add a little more in there. How about that? All right, you want to do the same thing? Shake it up like you did before. Hold the sides. Shake it. You didn't know you were going to get a workout when you were making popcorn today, did you?
There's another benefit to me having popcorn.
Yeah.
Exercise.
Hey, there you go, exercise. All right, now Jack, you going to try the hot chocolate one first, or are you going to try the pizza?
Hot chocolate.
Well, there you go. You give the hot chocolate a try and tell us what you think. It smells delicious.
Yeah, just put your hand in there.
I think popcorn always smells delicious.
It's good.
You like it? All right. Well, there you have it. 3 awesome recipes for a pajama party. If you are looking for more delicious recipes to try out, go to WBGU.org/Ruby for videos and printable recipes. Thank you for watching. Say bye, Jack.
Bye.
See you next time.